Hi everybody, this is gonna be my first live stream. Exciting. This is basically a general love reading for all signs until June 25th till about July 1st. And again, it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates and leave the rest. There might be different messages for different people. I hope you guys are doing wonderful, by the way. Happy birthday to all Cancers out there. It's Cancer season now. Exciting. Since it's Cancer season, I'm going to start the readings with Cancer, and then I will end with Geminis. And, but yeah. All right, I think we can just get started already. And I will leave timestamps in the comment section for your convenience, so don't worry about that, it's just a door. Alright, anyways, let's start with Cancer. What are Cancers going through? And what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships? All right, Cancer. And these readings will be pretty brief, but let's see what's going on with you guys. Wow. So Cancer, it looks like there is some sort of a rejection that either has already happened or it's about to happen, and there is definitely worry. I got the 9 of Swords in the upright, crowning your reading, affecting you, possibly the person you're dealing with as well. So there is anxiety, stress, overwhelming feelings, fears, maybe even regrets here. And it's basically, I have the 4 of Cups in reverse. So it's likely about a rejection that happened, or maybe you're anticipating it. But there is definitely a sense of having difficulty walking away from somebody emotionally, or dealing with some sort of a rejection. It's difficult emotionally to do so, emotionally to let go. So there is a sense of like looking back at what happened, like did I do the right thing, or did they do the right thing or not? Kind of maybe second guessing and worrying here. On your end, I have the 9 of Cups in reverse along with the 10 of Cups in the upright, which is interesting. There is emotional codependency here, and you either already had like a happy, fulfilling situation with this person or partnership, possibly, but it looks like there was a lot of codependencies here on your part, likely. But again, when I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with, the energies can apply to your situation in complete reverse, so please keep that in mind. Take it as it resonates. There is, again, emotional codependency, clinginess. It's like you don't want to be single. You want to have this happy family. You don't want to be by yourself. But in order to have a happy family, I believe you need to actually be emotionally independent and healthy, and okay on your own, able to take care of yourself emotionally, and not relying on other people or a partner to do so. Like not tying your happiness, your emotional fulfillment to them, to another person. That depends on yourself. So again, this may not resonate with everybody, but for those who does, I would like to deliver that message. And the person you're dealing with, this person is definitely, it's a dear partner, and there is love on both sides. It's a lot of passion on both sides, actually. I have the 4 of Wands along with the 8 of Cups in reverse. So I think they're also, either they walked away, or they're, if they did, they're having a difficult time walking away from you emotionally, or they may not have walked away yet, but they're thinking about it. But it's like difficult to do so. Like they might be emotionally confused about what to do, whether to leave or not, to stay. Because there is definitely a strong connection between you guys and likely a committed partnership of some sort. But there is like no offer of love between you, or an apology, or emotions being exchanged between you guys. I don't see that, because between you two, I have the Knight of Cups in reverse, along with the Two of Wands in the upright. So I think there's also a period of trying to decide what to do between you two here. What do I do? What is my next move? And there may also be like weighing options about trying to making a decision. But again, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, this is either a rejection that happened or is happening between you two, likely by the person you're dealing with, but could also be you, Cancer. Or there's like a lack of offering emotion, love, or apology and healing between you. And I think this is stressing both of you out. So, yeah, they seem emotionally confused, unable to walk away, or if they did walk away, they're having second guesses. Look, I got the Ace of Cups in reverse for the future card. So there's no, a lack of wanting to start something new with each other here, or a lack of apology, a lack of healing. No emotional new start between you two, or it could also mean a rejection again, because I also got the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups all in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. A lot of emotions here, a lot of water energy, which makes sense because you're a water sign, Cancer. But yeah, it looks like there's a issue with not offering emotions or apologies here between you two. Sorry. But that's what the cards are saying. All right, now moving on to Leo's. Wow. Leo, this is the first card that dropped. The Star. Healing. Finding yourself, healing, finding your hope, finding a dream, a passion, or gaining some clarity here. About a situation or a person. Oh my goodness. I got the World card. There's an ending that you have or are experiencing, like you're closing out an old chapter in your life. Well, no, not an old chapter, more so like closing out an entire book, entire journey, that you were on up until this point, and now that's coming to a complete end. And you're moving on to a completely new journey, opening up a new book in your life. Yeah. Let's see. And likely it's happening between you and this person you're dealing with, Leo. All right, a few more shuffles. I hope this is recording. I think so. It's my first time live, so I'm a novice. All right. Leo, love life. Again, Leo. When I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with, like your energies, it can apply to your situation in complete reverse. So just keep that in mind and take it as it resonates. Oh my. Oh yeah. A partnership it either has ended or is coming to an end, and it's like a very big ending here. It's colossal. I think it's not just the relationship ending, but it's changing the way you see things, your perspectives. Maybe you're learning new lessons, becoming wiser. Like you're not the same person as before anymore. It's like a new person now. You're evolving. Especially that your reading is being crowned by the Star card, which is also, by the way, an Aquarius card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, but doesn't have to be. I also have Cancer here and Capricorn energy as well, and Virgo, just to put that out there. The energy is influencing the reading. Okay, so for you, I have the Three of Cups along with the Ace of Cups in reverse, Leo. So I think it could be a couple of different things where you're actually going out and getting emotional support, whether you're giving this support to yourself, or you have friends and family, colleagues, people that you care about or care about you coming in, giving you emotional support and safety and helping you to heal. And maybe even going out and celebrating, having a good time, socializing. And I think it's because, again, there was an ending with the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're refusing to start and emotionally start something new or start over with a person. Or maybe you're losing love for somebody. That all the emotions in this cup is draining empty. So that very basic love and emotion for this person you have, I think is changing or has changed already. This could also be where you're finding another person. You're rejecting or walking away from one love, and then there's another person, a third person you might be interested in, that you might meet, possibly even at a social gathering or somewhere where there's a lot of people, or it could be where you're around family or friends, or you meet them through family or friends, or somewhere where there's like a lot of emotional support, but doesn't have to be. It could also just mean that you're healing, you're gaining a lot of support from people, or offering it to yourself. And for the person you're dealing with, I have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse along with the Sun card, which is also a Leo card, by the way. This person, I think, has a big ego, Leo. This person looks like they have a big ego. They're codependent, they're not independent. They may not want to be single here with the Nine in reverse. They may have money issues or material problems. And they feel like it's interesting because they feel free at the same time they don't want to be. It's like they're back and forth. I do want to be free, but I don't want to be completely single. But it's not healthy. Like if this was like this is great for them, being independent and happy and free, but they don't want to be. They're like attached to somebody, maybe you, or there might be clinginess, codependency, or again, issues with money, or not wanting to be single, like I repeated over and over already. But yeah, between you two, I have the World card along with the Four of Wands in reverse. So there is an ending between this partnership. Likely at one point it was a strong partnership where there was a mutual passion here between you two. But I think the foundations were not really strong, or there were a lot of troubles, and it's upside down. You guys are not getting along, and this partnership or commitment is coming to an end, and this whole cycle is ending. And I think this partnership served its purpose. You've hit a dead end. There's nothing you can learn or gain anything more from this. So I think it's good to change, to move on, and to heal. Right? To heal with the Star card. And finally, I have the Four of Pentacles. So it could be where this person, again, since they have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that they're clinging. There's this clinginess. They're clinging on to you. This person can also be like a little selfish and not really good at sharing or being generous in certain ways, especially when it comes to like being generous in a tangible way. Or there could be issues with loyalty and responsibility as well, or accountability. But I think this is also you finally creating stability for yourself, a safe place, stability. Maybe you're also focusing on your money, your empire, building some material security here. You know, focusing on your own empire. So that's good though. A lot of healing, change for the better for you, Leo. All right. So let's move on to Virgos. How are my Virgos doing? I hope you guys are wonderful. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships, Virgo. All right, there you go. I was having trouble shuffling. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Yeah. One more time. Virgo. Wow. Virgo. Okay. Oof. So I have the Death card in reverse. That's influencing you, possibly the person you're dealing with. Okay, there's a breakup here. So there was either already happened. It looks like for a lot of you, there's a breakup or walking away or taking a break on both sides, both you and the person you're dealing with. This death moment might have already happened for some of you. For others of you, might be going through it as we speak or about to go through it. If you haven't gone through it yet, then you're anticipating it, but you really don't want it to happen. There may be like an avoidance, or it could be a very slow ending happening or change happening here. Hi! My first live video, welcome. But yeah, if you already have went through like this death moment where something ain't ended or something changed in a massive way, this is Scorpio energy here, then you're leaving it behind. You're trying to make moves to overcome it and let it go and start healing, Virgo. So I have the Hierophant here in reverse along with the Eight of Swords on your side, Virgo. But again, the energies I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with could apply to your situation in reverse. Again, keep that in mind. So with the Hierophant here, there could be issues with loyalty between you and this person, or accountability, responsibility, and so on. I think you're wanting to do things differently or needing to do things differently, or maybe even again break up some sort of a commitment here between you and this person. You're doing things, you're following your own rules. I think you're also trying to ignore this person. Yeah, I think because they give you so much anxiety. They like, you know, you get so up in your head and stressed out and overthink. And I think you feel like you need to ignore them so that you can do things differently, unconventionally, and walk away. Follow your own rules, you know, instead of theirs. And for them, I have the Six of Swords along with the Page of Pentacles. So that's what I mean. Like, it looks like they're walking away, or they already have, especially mentally. And they might actually move on to focus on their money, job, work. They may be having issues and basically making new investments and stuff. And I mean, between you guys, I think there was like, with this person, their responsibility, accountability, or whatever they offered was like the absolute minimum, was very little. And it may not have been enough, or again, it could be vice versa. And between you, I have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Along with the Three of Pentacles, so it's possible with some of you there was a third-party situation here. Either there was like a romantic entanglement, or it could just instead be where another person had an influence on you or the person you were dealing with, like the way you see things, you know, how your emotions are, what you think, your perspectives. You know, somebody could have an influence on one of you. So that could have been an issue here. Or again, money could have been an issue as well. There could be a child involved here between you two, by the way. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, this is usually a family. In reverse, you guys were not happy. You didn't get your expectation or your emotional fulfillment. There is trouble here between you two. It looks like you guys are just not happy here. And walking away seems to be the best option for both of you. Yeah, you're closing up your heart. I got the King of Cups in reverse for the future. So I think you're closing up your heart, and you need to, looks like, in order to move on, in order to change things for the better for yourself, because I think you really need and want collaboration and somebody who's grounded, willing to work, willing to invest, more than just Page of Pentacles energy. Maybe like more of a knight, a king, a queen energy, like step up your game with your commitment, with what you're offering here. You know, collaborate and work with me. And that might have been missing here. Or there could also be an issue where one of you might have tried to fix it, but I don't think it works. It's not enough. And so there's, you know, walking away, closing up your heart, you know. But it looks like it's needed for your healing, Virgo. But yeah, that was Virgo for the next 10 days. Now moving on to Libra. All right, let's see. Libras, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you've been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days about your relationships and your love life. Libra, Libra. Really? I got the Libra card that just fell out. So you're making decisions, or trying to make decisions, or going through a period of indecision. Let's see. Or maybe you met somebody with somebody with like-minded person. You know, I also see the Two of Swords that way, where, you know, intellectually you click with somebody or have great conversation with somebody. That could be true for some of you. It probably won't resonate with everybody. Let's see what the rest of the reading says. All right. Wow. Could it be a Leo? Yeah, it could be. I have the Strength card. This is a very strong partner you're dealing with, Libra. This is a very strong partner. Mutual. I think you guys both. Oh, wow. So I have the Two of Cups showing up for your energy, along with the Two of Swords here. So this is a person a partner that you get along with or click mentally, but also emotionally. There's a lot of emotions between you and this person. It could have been a soulmate or a twin flame or a very close, dear person you have emotional attachments to. You can also, again, be going through a period of indecision or trying to make a decision here. Takes a lot of strength, though. I think it takes a lot of strength on your part. So I also have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a family, or this is your fulfillment, your happy, your empire. It's material, it's tangible. So I think you either already have this person in your life, or there's somebody you want or think about, or, you know, have a lot of feelings for, some sort of a partner where you can have this happy family, this union that will be very prosperous and fruitful. And this is also a commitment too. However, it being a 10 can also mean that there is going to be some sort of change between you guys. Or it could also mean that this is what you want with them, this happy family, this fulfilling, prosperous union. And the person you're dealing with is showing up completely different. So you guys might have different feelings about each other. I think there's love on both sides, but how you think about each other and stuff may be different, because they have the Ace of Wands along with the Three of Wands, both in reverse. There could be distance between you guys, by the way, for some of you. But there is like a passion. It's like they're losing passion. They're no longer wanting to wait anymore. They're losing patience and they're losing passion here. They're not wanting to start on like a new journey or commitment with you. Like their fire is being put out here about this partnership, or when it comes to. For some of you, this could also mean if they were involved with a third party here, a third flame, whoever was the third party, whether it was somebody else or maybe it was you, I don't know. It could be different for different Libras. They're getting rid of that person, whoever it is. Like they're going to reduce the 3 to 2. Like 3 people is going to become instead 2 people. Somebody's getting rid of a third person. So take it as it resonates. Maybe not be true for everybody with the third party situation. Between you two, again, I have the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. I also have the Chariot in reverse. There is a situation where I think one of you is trying to work things out, but there's also a sense of holding oneself back. Just like how this woman or this person is holding this lion back and taming it and calming it and stuff. So one of you might be wanting to move towards the other person, communicate with them, or, you know, thinking about it at least with this 2 of Swords here, but holding themselves back because it's like you guys hit a dead end. There was like a big obstacle you guys hit and were unable to overcome it. And there's no growth, no success here. There was a point where, or it will be a point where it didn't work out. There was a big issue here. The issue could deal with pride and ego, by the way, or it could be dealing with insecurities, unable to really control one's emotions or passions or anger. Somebody is being very patient here. And I have the Devil card. So you and this person, it's a very strong connection. Could be, again, soulmate, twin flame, but it's a toxic connection. Could be manipulative, could be controlling, could be codependent, could be many things. Whatever it is, it was unhealthy or is unhealthy and toxic. Sometimes I speak in past tense, but energies might apply to your situations differently. It could be happening right now, or these could, you know, happen to you coming up in the future. To make that clear, there is a period of waiting around, trying to evaluate things, evaluate this partnership. What were the good things? What were the bad things? You likely have been dealing with this person for a long time, Libra. On and off, could be somebody from your past. But I think there were good memories too, that you guys are basically looking back at and trying to figure out what went wrong, what's worth keeping, you know, what is the value of this person, or what was said and done, and so on. This period you guys are going through is definitely very illuminating. It's bringing up change, possibly bringing up some certain issues that you guys may not have dealt with in the past, but are now having to deal with it in order to move on together, or to heal from whatever you're going through. I have the Judgment card. So this is a decision finally being made here. Or it's also like an awakening moment, understanding something that you guys didn't about each other, about this partnership before. Changing things with new understanding. Oh, wow. I have the Five of Pentacles for the future card to clarify. So it looks like somebody's being rejected here. Somebody feels like, or will feel like, they've been left out in the cold, being cut off from this partnership, this connection. It could also mean one of you are going through material issues and problems. That could be a factor between you two here, whether that's creating some problems and possibly codependencies, or frustrations, and it could basically affect one's self-confidence when they're not where they want to be financially or independent and stuff like that. But regardless, I think there is a need to break up this toxic connection so that you guys can get some clarity about what has gone wrong here, so that if you do want to get back together in the future, you can come back together in a more healthy way. Or if you move away from each other and move on, your next relationship will be healthier, so you don't repeat this behavior pattern. You have to break up and understand what it is that got you guys to this point where it became toxic and unhealthy, so you don't repeat it, so you can heal. But yeah, that was Libra. Now moving on to Scorpio. How are my Scorpios? Let's see. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you've been going through, Scorpio, and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days about your love life and relationships. Again, it's a general love reading, so take it as it resonates. There might be different messages for different people. Keep that in mind. And what I read for you and the person you're dealing with can apply to a situation in reverse. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video, so I'll repeat it for each sign in case you guys skip, the beginning, the intro. There. Scorpio, what are you going through? Scorpio love. Scorpio love. Wow. Okay. I got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, crowning your reading. I got the Four of Cups as well, so I'm thinking, and the Hierophant in reverse. So I'm thinking this Ace of Cups in reverse is about a rejection here. Oof. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely a love partnership. It looks good moving forward though. Why? I need another card to clarify this. Oh, this got even more confusing. I'll show it to you guys. But I got Page of Swords along with the Queen of Wands in reverse for you, Scorpio. So this is very little communication between you guys, if at all. If there's no communication, it could be where you're like spying on them or keeping tabs on them, checking out their social media, or what they're doing. Queen of Wands in reverse. There's anger issues here, control issues, or frustrations, not wanting to show your vulnerability. It could also mean that you're losing passion. You're not wanting to really pursue this person or situation no longer. Or you may feel like you don't have the energy, the passion, the confidence to do so. There might be a lot of negative emotions that you're dealing with this person here. It could also be suppressed anger for some of you if you're not expressing it. But if you do express it, it comes off pretty unhealthy. So either way, suppressing it is unhealthy, or maybe going overboard, or I don't know. It's when in reverse, Queen of Wands energy is pretty negative or unhealthy. Really, that would be a better way to describe it. And for the person you're dealing with, it's kind of similar. They have the Four of Cups along with the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's a rejection either on your part or theirs. Could be different for different Scorpios. It could also mean like emotionally they're like underwhelmed, bored, or uninterested, or it just became like a comfort zone and they need to get out, or vice versa. But for others, this is just like a rejection, them not wanting to fight for this anymore. It's similar. You guys are kind of mirroring each other here, with the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Like they feel weak. They feel like they don't have the courage, or the strength or the passion to fight for this. So they're like uninterested. And between you, I have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy, by the way. I also have Cancer energy as well, and Libra. Just the energies influencing the reading, but you could be dealing with one of those signs. I have the Seven of Swords in reverse as well, 2 sevens in reverse. I think there was some injustice done here between you. I don't know who did it to who. Again, could be different for different Scorpios, but somebody did something shady and unfair to the other person. You know why? Because I also have the Justice in reverse too. These two cards, not good. Somebody wasn't fair to the other person. Somebody did somebody wrong. There could have been deceit, dishonesty issues, could have been cheating, could have been betrayals, could have been stealing, could have been many things, manipulations, mind, word games. Some person was not being fair to the others. I mean, short and clear. And I think with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like issues with commitment, issues with following the rules, issues with being responsible and accountable, you know, and fair to each other. And there could be, for some of you, there could be like an attempt to reconcile, to try to talk it over again. Likely you might initiate communication with them, but if you do, it's like they're not really interested in what you have to say, or if you're offering apology or vice versa, the other person is not really interested because they're like, I can't just deal with this over and over again anymore. Tired of the repetition. But oddly though, there is a lot of love between you two. This is a very strong connection you have with this person. A lot of love, a lot of care with the Queen of Cups here. And mutual passion. Could be a marriage or a long-standing relationship, or very strong commitment with this partner. But like, in order for this to work, that's if you do want it to work, of course, this justice in reverse needs to be remedied, needs to be fixed, needs to be healed. There needs to be justice, fairness between you guys. There needs to be karma. Somebody needs to face the consequences of their actions or words or lack thereof, in order the balance to be restored. There could have been like one side was doing way more than the other. It could have been a one-sided situation. Also for some of you, yeah, there's lack of balance between you two, lack of fairness, lack of harmony, even though there's a lot of love and mutual passion. There needs scales need to be evened, the scales of justice between you two, so that you guys can work it out if that is what you want. All right, but that was Scorpio. Now moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. Let's see what you guys are dealing with. What energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships? Again, the energies I read for you and the person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, can apply to your situation in reverse. Just take it as it resonates. All right. Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius in love. Sagittarius in love. Impatience. Sagittarius being impatient? What? Oh, I see what this is. You're dealing with a very prideful person, Sagittarius. Wow, both of you on, wow, okay. I have the Three of Wands in reverse, crowning your reading, affecting you, possibly the person you're dealing with as well, Sagittarius. So there could be distance between you and this person, could be distance between your hearts, your minds, physical distance, or a combination of the three. There's also not wanting to wait on this person anymore, basically no longer making plans or including this person in your future plans. You don't see them in your future. For you, I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. For them, I have Ace of Wands in reverse. Between you, I have the Ten of Swords. And then the future card is the World. I just wanted to give you a summary of the what the cards are looking like. So there is an ending, either happened or is happening, and it's major and it's intense and it's so stressful and draining. And it looks like you're the only person who's offering any solution, healing, or is trying to make the best of things. You could be focusing on your money, maybe even starting something new here, a new job, a new career, new project, new income, new commitment that you're focusing on. But I think you're cutting off communication with this person you're dealing with, Sagittarius, or there's problems with communication between you two. There could be lack of clarity and understanding, and cutting the other person off, literally, like with this knife or sword. And they're losing passion. They're not wanting to start something new with you either, nor are you with them, it looks like. They could be pretty depressed or sad, though, about this. You're handling it pretty well, you know, with the Page of Pentacles, but they're not. They're the Sun in reverse. They feel very sad, or at least low energy, disappointed, or even depressed, losing passion, not wanting to make a new start here with you. Because you guys reached a 10. You know, after you reach the point where things need to change, you either change things about yourself and then move on, start over with the person, or you break off and walk away if that's not possible, or if that's not what you want. So this situation between you guys was so stressful. Somebody might have been feeling betrayed, backstabbed, or attacked, and maybe even trapped in this situation, partnership. I think there was a lot of clinginess between you two as well, and issues with money, responsibility, commitment, or it could be where the person you were dealing with, or one of you, were just too comfortable in this situation with each other. And you know, when you get too comfortable, sometimes some people start losing respect. You know, I don't know if that's the case here. It may not be, but for some of you it could be, because I have the Four of Pentacles here. Somebody who's in their comfort zone and clingy, not wanting to let go. Very focused on their money. Very materialistic. So one of you could be this way, or that was an issue with clinginess and money and comfort zones here. But yeah, regardless, the world is where you guys are headed, and that means closing out this whole journey and starting something completely new and fresh. Because I think whatever you were dealing with this person already served its purpose, so there's no reason to start over again, because all you're gonna do is keep repeating the same old stuff with them over and over and over, like this circle. But you guys have come to a point where you need to let go and move on. Whether, even if it's with each other, it's like nothing will be the same again. But for a lot of you, I think this is moving away from each other and starting something new away from each other. Ooh, look at this. I got the Magician for you, Sagittarius. So you're going to be in manifestation mode moving forward. You end and then you begin very strong. Begin from one, very strong. Like, I can bring whatever I want into fruition. I can manifest anything. You're going to have fresh energy to go do things and make things happen and pursue your passion, whatever you need or want in your life. I think this ending is going to give you a lot of energy and motivation to do, whatever you need to do in your life, Sagittarius. So looks like it actually works out. You're getting out of a very stressful situation and moving into better energy, Sagittarius, and likely by yourself, since the Magician is only, number one by himself. I think this is also Aries energy, by the way. But yeah, that was Sagittarius. Now moving on to Capricorns. Hi, Cappies. Let's see what you guys are dealing with and what energies will be influencing you about your love life, and relationships for the next 10 days. I hope we get some good energies for Capricorns. There. Again, take it as it resonates. The energies I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with can apply to your situation in reverse. Let's see, Sagittarius. Wow, the first card is the Two of Cups. Love. Really? And then I got the Hierophant, love and commitment. Okay. Mutual love, too. All right. Capricorn. Okay. Oh wow, there's a lot of healing here. A lot of healing. I have Scorpio, Taurus, Cancer, Libra energy so far influencing the reading. So yeah, the Two Cups to crown your reading affecting you, and looks like the person you're dealing with, there is mutual love here. Very strong emotional attachment with this person. Could be, again, twin flame or a soulmate. The person you're dealing with, I'm sorry, this is your energy. Could be the person you're dealing with too, though. Was it recording the whole time? I hope so. But yeah, just in case it didn't, there is mutual love and like this could be a twin flame or soulmate you're dealing with. There's mutual love between you two. And I have the Tower and the Two of Wands, both in reverse for your energy. So I think you're trying to avoid a disaster with this person. Maybe this already happened where there was like a moment where things changed, or somebody walked away from the other person, or there was like a dead end you guys hit, like a challenge an obstacle in the relationship or partnership you were unable to overcome. And it might have happened very abruptly or intensely, and it really like shook the ground and changed things between you guys in this partnership. Or if this did not happen yet, you might be trying to avoid it from happening. So it may be different for different Capricorns. With the Two of Wands in reverse, it's like you guys are unable to meet there is no communication between you and this person. There's a lack of communication between you and this person. And you may be kind of indecisive about exactly what to do here. You want healing. I think both of you guys want to heal. For some of you, there could have been a third-party situation that caused a lot of heartbreak and disappointments, by the way. May not be true for everybody, just for some. Take it as it resonates. But there is also like a problem with getting on the same page. Your vibrations may not match with this person. And it's like there's also impatience as well between you two. Somebody's running out of patience or already has. And cut the other person off with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Likely you, Capricorn. And then I have the Chariot in reverse along with the Ten of Pentacles. So this person, yeah, they wanted or already had this 10 with you. The fulfillment, the happy family, tangible material fulfillment even in this partnership. But again, it was not successful. Like there was an obstacle or a problem that you guys were unable to overcome, or this person was able to overlook. They were unable to overlook it. And there's no movement here between you two. And you guys have reached an end. Like possibly this person might have reached a tipping point or pushed you to this point. This is a very strong partner you're dealing with, though, with the Hierophant. Somebody that you feel committed to, or they feel committed to you, accompanied with the Three of Swords in reverse. So there is a lot of healing happening with doing the right thing here between you two. Somebody needs to do the right thing so that there can be healing. Again, for some of you, it could be a third person, but doesn't have to be. It was something disappointed and heartbreaking that created this like problem between you two. But moving forward, look like there will be a lot of healing. Again, there might not be a whole lot of communication between you guys as of now. And by doing that, you guys are taking some time out and, listening to your own thoughts and healing, taking some time apart. Yeah, you guys, wow. There's a new understanding between you guys, or at least on one part here with this trouble between you two. Somebody gained some clarity and new perspective. There's like new wisdom here. Again, I have the Death in reverse. So with the Tower in reverse too, for a lot of you, I think this already happened where there was a moment where things ended or had to change in a major way that might have been very painful. But now it's basically moving on from that and healing, by doing the right thing. Yeah. Okay, well that was Capricorn. By the way, I do not do yes or no questions just yet. I just started doing my live reading, my first live video. But I will in the future. I'll let you guys know. I think that would be fun to do. I just never tried it before on YouTube. But I'll be doing it pretty soon. All right, but now moving on to Aquarius. All right, how are you guys, Aquas? I hope everything is great with you guys. Let's see what you're dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. Again, take it as it resonates. The energies I read for you and the person you're dealing with could apply to your situation in reverse. Keep that in mind. All right, let's begin. Aquarius in love. Aquarius and love. Wow, you've been dealing with this person for a long time, Aquarius. Somebody likely from your past or somebody you have history with. Possibly both good and bad memories with. But there was an issue with commitment here. There's an issue with commitment, likely a third party situation. Oh boy. Or it could be gossip and stuff in the equation. I got the Two of Wands in reverse, crowning your reading, Aquarius, both for you and the person you're dealing with, likely. So you guys are unable to get on the same page. There could also be indecision or losing passion on both sides and no longer waiting. I have the Nine of Wands along with the Ten of Swords, both in reverse for you. So you're tired. You're so tired, Aquarius. You can't take it anymore. It's like, you're like, I'm not even going to wait on this 10th wand, 10th bad experience. Basically, you've been collecting all these bad experiences and you feel very hurt and defensive. And before, you know, that 10th wand happens, you're like, you know what? I can't take it anymore. It's like a tipping point. And the Ten of Swords is like you were so overwhelmed. You may have felt like stressed out, attacked, betrayed, or trapped even. And you're ready to let that go and start healing. Basically pull those swords out from your back so you can start healing, Aquarius. You guys can hear me, right? All right, I hope so. Let's see. I have the... no, I'm sorry. Not this time. This is my first time doing live reading, but hopefully in the future live readings, I will do the questions or yes or no answers. But yeah, well, back to the reading. I have the Magician in reverse along with the Six of Cups. So you're not... I'm sorry. This is for your person. So you could be dealing with somebody that's pretty manipulative, Aquarius, or they're not good at manifesting things or not wanting to make things happen between you two. Like no healing, no offers. If they do want to make things happen, it's in an unhealthy way, in a manipulative way. And again, looks like from somebody that you've been dealing with for a while. And between you two, I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's like a lack of offer. There's a stagnancy between you two and lack of offer here. And again, there could be commitment and responsibility issues here, or money issues, or maybe all of them. I don't know. I also have the Death card. So there's it's definitely stagnancy here. The situation between you guys is coming to an end, and it will change in a major way. You guys will have to regenerate and heal after this. But I think it's going to be away from you, away from each other. Sorry. I have the Star card, which is your card, Aquarius. So there's going to be a lot of healing, but I think it's going to be away from this person. I also have the Three of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, there was a third party involved. Or it could be other people gossiping and trying to really interfere with your relationship or partnership. And I don't think you felt emotionally safe with this person. There was a lack of stability here, or trust. And I think you grew really tired, and there was no really real offer, tangible offer here with this person. Very manipulative, or they just don't like to make anything happen. And you moving on so that you can heal, so you can find some clarity and trust in yourself. Yeah, you're taking control of your own healing, Aquarius. You're making a very big decision here with the Judgment card. It's like you're being illuminated, having an aha moment, and finally taking charge, making a mind over heart decision to heal mentally, but also emotionally too. So good for you. You're trying to get over this situation, this failure that happened between you and this person, or is happening as we speak. It's like a disastrous situation, it may feel like, even. All right, but that is Aquarius. A lot of healing for you, Aquarius, away from this person. So you're going to be feeling like you're back in your element moving forward. Once you start healing, once you gain clarity, once you take control of your own healing and your own mind and your own emotions. All right, now moving on to Sagittarius. Now moving on to Pisces. Some of you Pisces might be dealing with the Sagittarius, by the way. All right. Let's see, Pisces, what you're going through and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life. All right. Okay, Pisces. All right, one more shuffle. Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, you are working your ass off. Work, 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 work. I got the 8 of Pentacles influencing you. Possibly the person you're dealing with too. Let's see what it is that you're working on though. Okay. Wow. Okay, so you're working on your own money, or you will be working on your own money, your own security, your own prosperity. Good for you. And I think the person you're dealing with is also working too, but theirs is more like emotional work. Whereas yours is more tangible or material. Pisces. Pisces. Okay, so you guys are, wow, this is very good energy. So for you, I have the Queen of Pentacles along with the 8 of Swords, both in the upright. You're very responsible and basically working on your money, your material security, stability, your career, your job, you know, whatever it is that you feel like you need to work on tangibly, materially, that's what you're focusing on. And it's like everything else that stresses you out, you're ignoring them. Any anxieties, fears, worries, regrets, feeling trapped, whatever those negative feelings that might be plaguing your mind, you're ignoring them. Or it could be a person who stressed you out, you're ignoring them so that you can find some stability and focus on and work on, you know, your prosperity. Excuse me. This is also, the Pentacles is also about commitment, loyalty, and investment and stuff too. So that's also could be what you're working on. For the person you're dealing with, I have the Ace of Swords along with the King of Cups. So they have a they will have a new understanding, new perspective, clarity, and they may initiate a new way of communication with you. And they're becoming very healthy. They're taking control of their own, hi, by the way, hi. They're taking control of their own emotions and becoming more healthy. They might not be sharing and offering a whole lot. They may keep to themselves, but they're coming from a healthy place. Even if they make decisions with their emotions, it will be from a healthy place, or at least they will realize that this is where they need to arrive to fix things and be healthy with you in this partnership. And between you two, with these two energies, I have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there is a sense of clearing out the confusion. If there were any confusions, illusions, delusions, somebody might have had their emotions clouding their judgment, or there might have been some like deceit, dishonesty issues, stuff like that is being cleared out. Because there could have also been secrets being kept and stuff like that between you two, or mysteries and stuff. All of that is going to be cleared out. Instead, I think you guys are listening to your intuition, both sides, being very intuitive here to cut through all the illusions and all the problems here, and any like emotions that cloud your judgment. Moving forward, I have the Seven of Swords in reverse, 2 sevens in reverse, by the way. But these are good to be in reverse because I think it's reconciliation between you and this person. It could be where somebody hurt the other person. There were lies again, deceits, games being played, mind games, information being kept from the other person, or betrayals. Whatever that was done with, that was not fair or okay. It's like you guys are going back to the crime scene, reconciling, and basically coming out with the truth. Coming out with the truth. New understanding here. And with that, you're being very intuitive. And there is a lot of healing happening between you two here, Pisces. Yeah, there's going to be a new beginning between you and this person. New passion, new flame, new start. Brand new start between you two. Good for you. But that was Pisces. Now moving on to Aries. Oh boy, I think my phone's dying. I really didn't think live video was going to eat up my battery this fast. I need to really hurry up because my charger is not here. Is that a charger? Oh, yes, it is. Anyways. Okay. Aries. Hi, Aries. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Let's see what you're dealing with. Let's see what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life and relationships. Again, take it as it resonates, and the energies I read for you and the person you're dealing with could apply to your situation reverse, so keep that in mind. And let's begin. Aries. What are Aries going through in their love life? Ooh. I got the 9 of Pentacles. So gaining independence, working on your money, feeling good. Feeling good by yourself. Yeah, there's healing. Oh, wow. You may feel kind of alone or lonely moving forward, or maybe even right now. But I think it's healthy. I think it's necessary for your healing, Aries. Yeah. Yeah, you were dealing with somebody, or are dealing with somebody with very close, like, emotional tie. Could be a twin flame or soulmate. You know what? I think this is a person that you will meet. You know why? Because I think a lot of you Aries are single. Or you may feel like you are. If you're not single, you still may feel like you're single. Your reading starts with you being by yourself and being completely fine and independent and single, and ends with ends with the love relationship. So I think a lot of you are actually going to meet somebody new, or it could be, I mean, for some of you it could be somebody old, but for a lot of you it will be somebody new, because you know why? On your side, I have the Ace of Cups. New fresh energy, new love with possibly a new partner here that will have a lot of mutual emotions for each other. And I also have the Hermit in reverse for you. So I think a lot of you, again, feeling pretty lonely or isolating yourselves. But I think you're doing it so that you can heal, so you can be ready to start to, a new emotional journey here. The person you're currently dealing with, I have the Strength in reverse along with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They're letting go. They're no longer clinging, they're letting go. They may feel very weak, insecure, or stressed out and depressed. There were like some really, it was unsuccessful between you guys. No victory. I think you guys hit an obstacle that you could not overcome once again. Or you just didn't feel secure emotionally in this relationship. I think there was a lot of word and mind games happening. Somebody could have been sort of escapist, or again, they could have been lying or playing games, betraying you, or vice versa. And even if there's like a reconciliation, I think this is more so like gaining clarity about what happened between you two. For some of you, it could be reconciliation, but for others, again, it's just both of you gaining clarity about what happened, what went wrong, and that realizing that there's no forward movement, there's no victory, no success here, or no emotional security or trust even. But moving forward, yeah, it looks like you guys actually had a really big argument and a falling out. Somebody might get really sharp-tongued and hit below the belt and get really ugly when it comes to verbally arguing or getting into conflicts. And I think you're trying to avoid this or leave it behind. Somebody has really big anger issues, control issues here. Very frustrating individual. Could have a big ego as well. And this is likely the partner you're dealing with. Somebody you were committed to in a way. But I think, there's healing. For some of you, it could be with this person where you're actually going to heal and find some harmony. It might take some time though. But for others of you, if you're like completely done with this person, then this is likely a new individual that will come into your life that you're going to have a lot of emotions for. And they could actually even be the one who helped to heal you and find some peace and harmony, Aries. So either way, it's going to be good moving forward. All right, now moving on to Taurus. All right. Hey, Taurus. I hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what you're dealing with. What energies are going to influence you when it comes to your love life for the next 10 days. I don't know if you can hear them, but I think next door neighbor has chickens or something. I can keep hearing them. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Oh, wow. Taurus, walking away, emotionally walking away. Either you're walking away from somebody or somebody's walking away from you. Or already has. Alright, I think that's enough. Taurus. Yeah, it was a lot of heartbreak. Oh. There's heartbreak between you two, or has been, emotionally walking away from the other person. There is control issues, anger issues, or lack of loyalty and groundedness. It's interesting because like emotionally there is change. There's one person, at least one person walking away from the other, but mentally it's like you or the other person is stuck on the other one. I have the Eight of Cups, crowning your reading, affecting you, possibly your person as well. And then I have the Page of Swords, along with the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's heartbreak. There was a lot of heartbreak or disappointment or sadness or even betrayal that you felt when it comes to dealing with this person, or you just felt like this period. But you're trying to heal. You're trying to pull those swords out and, you know, gain some balance again. And you may initiate some conversation, some communication with this person, but if you do, it'll be very minimal. If not, then you might just be like observing them, keeping tabs on them. The communication between you two might be either minimal or it's very like immature. The person you're dealing with, this is very interesting because it's kind of contrasting each other, conflicting. Because I have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse along with the Magician in the upright. The Magician is a doer, will make things happen, manifest things. But the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is like not working on things, not investing. That's very interesting. So they can or want to manifest things, make things happen. They have the power, the energy, or the willpower to do it. But for some reason, they're not doing it. They might have money problems, material issues, by the way. It's like they're having difficulty bringing things into fruition, making it happen, even though they have the will and everything to do it. For some reason, it's not happening. Or they refuse to do so. They refuse to commit or work. Or they may feel like if they do work on this, they're not going to get the fruits of their labor. Even if they have the ability to really like work on it. They may feel like it's not worth investing. The King of Wands in reverse between you and this person, along with the Six of Swords in reverse. So, I think there's a lack of actually taking action or doing things between you two. Because the King of Wands normally is like a person who makes things happen. But there could also be ego and pride issues between you two, or control issues, and anger, frustration, whether it's expressed in an unhealthy way or it's suppressed. Either way, it's not healthy. But this is the energy between you two. There is being unable to let go of each other or something that happened between you two mentally, being stuck on something. I think there is unequal give and take between you two. It could be one-sided situation. One person is not really giving, not committal, or again, could be somebody's playing games or is not really grounded here. For some of you, there's money issues. Yeah, there's going to be change. I got the Death card in the upright. Something between you either has or is coming to an end in a major way, but it's going to bring change, transformation, regeneration, and evolution in some ways. So the Death card in a way is actually good. It's stressful as it happens, but it changes things for the better. Look, what did I say? It changes things for the better. So once this ending happens between you two and things change, basically this unequal give and take here, one-sidedness or money issues or issues with commitment or responsibility, this issue needs to come to an end. And once it comes to an end, you guys start healing and feel the love for each other again. Maybe there's apologies, emotions, whatever it is, like the emotion, the love is rekindled. And you feel the connection with each other again, once more moving forward. But yeah, that's Taurus. Now moving on to Gemini. Last but not least, I hope my Geminis are doing great. Let's see what you guys been dealing with and what energies will be influencing you for the next 10 days when it comes to your love life. All right, I really gotta rush through this because my battery's dying. All right, one more. All right. Hi, Gemini. Let's see. Gemini and love. Really? Gemini and love. Okay. Gemini. Gemini is like, screw this. I'll be fine on my own. Oh wow, it was a lot of drama between you and this person. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I got Ace of Cups in reverse, crowning the reading, influencing you, possibly the person you're dealing with too. So your cup of love and emotions are draining empty. There's no new emotional start here, no apology or healing being offered. Love is like changing, dying. Emotions are changing, because I also have the Four of Wands along with the Magician, both in reverse for you, Gemini. So there might have been once a very strong connection, partnership, or passion between you and this person. Could have been a commitment, but it's not built on solid ground, and there is unable to meet on the same page and work together. Your passions are changing, and you're not wanting to really manifest anything with this person anymore. You don't have the will or the energy or the passion to really commit or do anything in this partnership or with this person. And the person you're dealing with, I think there is no communication between you two. Like, I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. They're not communicating. They might have cut you off, or vice versa. Again, energies I'm reading for you and the person you're dealing with could apply to your situation in complete reverse. So take it as it resonates. But they feel very defensive. They're like, if you approach me, I'm going to hit you with a stick. You know, it's like they feel like they've been collecting and dealing with all these bad memories, bad situations, and they're tired. And if there's one more, it's a tipping point. So they're on defense, and they're not communicating with you. They're tired. And there is a period of just like waiting around and not doing much right now, like stagnancy between you two. I have the Seven of Pentacles here, basically reflecting, looking back on what happened, what was said, what's the worth of this person, or what was said or done, or the lack thereof, good and bad. And what can I do? It's like, what can I get out of